Kamusta, buddies? Welcome to the 11th video of the Shinobi Showcase series, which is entitled How You Doin? Number 11, a Kamustahan series. In our Filipino language, kamusta means how are you in English. So like in my last video, I'm going to showcase the past special shinobi for us to see how are they doing today in attack mission after receiving rickets, and when not buff anymore, if we'll deploy them right now. So today, we will be showcasing Itachi Uchiha Reanimation, because as we all know, he is not boosted anymore in attack mission. Okay, so let me show you my EDO Itachi. Okay, so here he is, my EDO Itachi. Free to play. I didn't spend any money in getting his cards or what sort of. So, unfortunately, I didn't get his new EX ult, but it's not a loss, and I will explain why a bit later. But I managed to make his new LB at least +2. So, that's double strip. Here are his cards and tools, as you can see, and here are his stats. I build him with 130 paralysis resist, and that's all because that's how far I can go right now in building him. I can't build him with complete triple resistances yet because I lack the more tools which required and will take less space. And the jutsu. Okay, so I have his old EX ult at level 15. And here are his jutsus. And as I said before, this old EX ult is a bit same with the new EX ult. That is why it's not a loss for me that I fail to get the new EX ult, because it's a bit the same with the new EX ult. Why? Because this old EX ult also has revives the user once defeated, the Danzo effect. So every time I will use this EX ult, there is revival. And secondly, this EX ult is a bit like full room in some way, on the condition that the bar must be full. As you can see here, causes EX ult damage to enemies on the floor. That is why even though I am not pointing at an enemy, they can still receive the damage. If you don't believe me, you may see this clip. So as you can see there in the clip, my EDO Itachi pointed at the installation, the aroma installation, instead of the Baron mode. But despite the fact that the Baron mode is at the back of EDO Itachi, he still took the damage and died. So that's my point, no? So if the bar is full, it's full room. Okay, so for bond, here are his bond with his brother Sasuke Uchiha Shadow, because it complements the 4-star jutsu of Itachi for me, because it gives shield the enemy, because the 4-star decreases shield resistance, and then when the follow-up jutsu attacks, it will inflict seal upon the enemy if he does not have resistance. Okay, so if you see the title of this video, we will argue later if this shinobi is a meta or almost meta, no? Because later we will discuss this matter, because I believe Itachi Uchiha Edo is disputable regarding this matter, because you will see in the clips that I will be showing you how powerful is he, and he's insane. Okay, so let's go to the battlefield.
万華鏡の闇に沈め。ここまでだ。見せてやる。終わりだ。ここまでだ。見せてやる。終わりだ。ここまでだ。お前がどれほど見せてやる。終わりだ。見せてやる。ここまでだ。仕留めるぞ。あっ、見せてやる。ここまでだ。見せてやる。ここまでだ。ここまでだ。仕留めるぞ。あっ、ここまでだ。見せてやる。見せてやる。終わりだ。見せてやる。終わりだ。ここまでだ。見せてやる。終わりだ。仕留めるぞ。あっ、ここまでだ。見せてやる。終わりだ。見せてやる。終わりだ。ここまでだ。消えてもらう。ここまでだ。見せてやる。終わりだ。仕留めるぞ。あっ、仕留めるぞ。あっ、見せてやる。見せてやる。守り抜く。仕留めるぞ。あっ、見せてやる。ここまでだ。消えてもらう。見せてやる。終わり。見せてやる。見せてやる。ここまで。仕留めるぞ。あっ、ここまでだ。苦痛の中でさまよい続けるがいい。
信あるのみ。
甘いな。見せてやる。消えてもらう。
Okay, so what do you think, buddies? Well, for me, Itachi Uchiha Reanimation Rikit was a success. Yes, I say it again, his Rikit was a success and I do not consider it mid. As if I were to describe him, I would say that he's the perfect example or the perfect embodiment of an all-rounder shinobi or the purple type shinobi. As we see in the clips, during the solo attack mission, Itachi does have a great durability against the attacks of enemies, especially meta shinobi like Baron Mode in Kawaki, and he has managed to overpower them even though he is not boosted anymore, and even though that I only have an old EX ult of him. So we can see the power of Itachi in attack mission. And in team mission, he's a reliable teammate because as I said, his durability is great. As we saw in the video, he survived 2 fly-ins. Although the other one is, he is with Naruto, Final Valley. But as we can see, when he was pulled inside the final room, he lasted longer than Sasuke, the Final Valley. And even though he doesn't deal immediate insane damage, combined with durability and his power, at some point he can defeat them. It's just not that instant. Well, it's explainable because he's an all-rounder. All-rounder shinobi are supposed to have a balanced attack and a balanced defense. And so that is why I mentioned that he's the embodiment of the utility or all-rounder shinobi. Plus, with his EX ult that gives him revives once defeated every time the EX ult is cast, it made him even more powerful. That is why, for me, if we will consider only attack mission, let's set aside first the defense, Itachi Uchiha is a meta for me. I don't know if you will agree with me, but for me, the fact that he is able to survive the final room with Arin, with Baryon mode, it's already shocking for me. And you know, that Baryon that I fought in the solo final room, when I view the replay, it's a path for Baron mode. I just don't know if it's just his LB maybe at least +1, but I don't believe that the player will make it his or her Baron path 4 but with a low LB. So Itachi Uchiha is insane. And even though that Edo Itachi can't deal an instant killing damage like Final Valley Sasuke, Baron Mode, or Kawaki, well, as I observe, because my Itachi Uchiha is not an attack build shinobi, and even though it can't deal instant killing damage, he still managed to defeat enemies, including metas, and to fight hand in hand against them. Meta shinobi are powerful, and the fact that he is able to defy them is already shocking for me. Now, if we will consider defense as regards Itachi Uchiha as a defender, this is where I believe Itachi Uchiha will be declared for me almost meta. Why? Well, basically, if you saw an Edo Itachi in a base, you will not feel any fear compared to when you see Sasuke Final Valley in a base. Well, it explains already. And in my experience, he can be easily killed in defense. At some point, he showed durability, but he's not that scary. You know, I don't know if you feel the same with me, but for me, when I encounter him, I am not having any difficulties with him. That is why, for me, he became almost meta. Because if he's meta, he's also good in defense. So, well, this is my argument. I don't know if you will agree with me. But for me, he's an insane shinobi. He has defied the meta. And he is meta, I believe. No, so another meta is in the house. Congratulations. No, so what if you build Itachi Uchiha with attack build? So his V will be more insane. And I believe those who summon in his banner, it's really worth it. Because right now that he is boosted, what we saw are his true potential. Well, this is not the full potential because he's only path 3 and LB only +2, and I don't have his new EX ult. But the fact that we saw everything, and the bases that I attack are 100,000 power. So I believe Itachi Uchiha is insane. He's let's put it in a way, semi-meta. So these are my thoughts. So did you summon in his banner? Well, if you haven't summoned in his banner, I think if you still have Shinos, he's a really worth to invest shinobi. He's a good main. He's a good support. He's a good in solo if you play it the right way. So that's all, buddies. That's all are my thoughts regarding Itachi Uchiha. So, yun lang. Kita-kits, mga katropa.